Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be continuing on with my Birthstone series, but as you can see by the title of the video I'm going to be doing Ruby, which is the Birthstone for July. So in my head I always thought that the Ruby Birthstone was more pink toned, but I did google it so that I would know exactly what it's like. It's actually very like Garnet, so I don't know if you can see here, but it actually is more of a pink toned red, whereas Garnet is more of like a true red, which I've already done Garnet. I will list all the previous Birthstone tutorials that I have done so far down below. So yeah, I think I might struggle with this one because it's more of like a pinky toned red, because I don't want it to be too pink and I don't want it to be too red because then it would be more towards Garnet. And I know there is a pink Birthstone which is October, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera now and do my eyebrows, and then I'm going to actually do this eye off camera so I can be off camera and just be in my own head and get creative, and then I will come back and finish off this eye. So yeah. Okay, so this is the situation that we have so far. I'm honestly really struggling with this one. I even googled Ruby makeup looks and nothing has came up because I was just looking for a bit of inspiration. So first I was just going to grab a shadow shield. Also, before we get into the video, I apologise about my nails. They are so ratchet. They need done so badly. To take this palette here by London Copyright, and this is the Playhouse eyeshadow palette. So as you can see, it has like a perfect true red in it, so I'm just going to use this red first. This is in the shade Wildfire. I do have tart shaped tape on my eyelids to carve out my eyebrows, and I did drag it down to use it as an eyeshadow base. I haven't set it because I did notice that throughout my experience using these palettes, they do work best whenever your eyes aren't set. And I'm also going to take a flat brush. This is just the Anastasia brush that you get with one of their palettes. So I'm just going to start by packing on that shade. Then I'm also just going to take that over the entire lid as well. So I'm then going to take this wee e.l.f. crease brush. I actually got this free in my last order and it's actually so good. I'm going to go into that red shade again just to take the tiniest wee bit, and I'm just going to start by gently just blending at that red. Kind of just 50-50. So basically I'm just blending on the line. And whenever I'm blending out bright colours such as this, I actually like to focus on one area until it's pretty much blended the way I want it to. Go back with a wee bit more colour and then go on to the next area and start blending at it. Instead of going back and forth, because I sometimes find that you will kind of end up missing patches and then you can just get a wee bit of a patchy blend, whereas I kind of find that this just makes it all blend out very evenly and just more seamless. So I'm going to take this pink, which is in the shade Bittersweet. So I'm just going to use this pink shade just to slightly blend out that red shade again. And just like the red, I'm just going to focus blending this out just on one particular area first. Just kind of working my way around the eye. Taking the red from the palette again, keeping that same brush, I'm going to go back in and furthermore deepen up that crease, because while we were blending the red and blending the pink, I kind of found that we had lost the red in the crease. And so I'm just packing this red on and blending as I go. So if you had watched my last video, you would know that I had lost the promise ring that Kyle gave me. And I found it at the weekend, thankfully. Funnily enough, I found it in my jewellery box. One place I never thought I'd find a piece of jewellery. Next up, I'm just going to take some of the Helen É Clear Shine Gel. This is just like a wee gel that I use to apply my pigments and glitters. The pigment I'm going to use is basically a loose eyeshadow from Peaches and Cream, and it's in the shade Phoenix. I just like to take that fix gel just on the back of my hand, and I'm basically just going to apply that just all over the lid. Just a light layer for now because I want it to be more tacky than wet. So I'm going to bring that pigment right up into the crease as well. Even though it is quite nice, didn't think it was enough. So I have this glitter by Helen É, and this is in the shade Flamingo. It's basically like a pinky red, let's just say, to keep it simple. And then just apply some of that glitter just in the inner corner. So I'm just going to go into that Wildfire shade again, and I'm just going to lightly kind of diffuse that edge. Just a tiny bit. So I'm going to take a mixture between the Wet n Wild Mega Liner and the Poundland liner. So with this liner, it doesn't necessarily matter how messy I'm going to be because I'm going to smudge out anyway. Going into that palette again, by London Copyright, I'm going to take the black shade. And then first I was just going to stamp the liner just to set it and make sure it's completely dried. I'm now going to start by smoothing out the liner, so I'm just going to gradually work my way up. Okay, so that's the base makeup done, and I've just paired it with a nude lip, and I have eyelashes on as well. So I'm using T lashes in the style Milan. So I'm just going to finish off the lower lash line on this eye. So again, just going in with the Playhouse palette, and just going to again stick with this red shade here. So I'm just going to be running this red shade just along the lower lash line. So then I'm just going to take the Zoeva Luxe pencil brush and taking a wee bit more of that Wildfire red shade, and I'm just going to blend that out. I have serious creasing going on underneath my eyes, oh my god. Jesus. Okay, so I don't know if you can tell or not, but I have slightly put a bit of pink in my inner corner. So I just took the ABH Dream palette, and I'm going to go in with the shades Unicorn, and I'm just going to apply that just in that inner corner. I think it's just made it pop a wee bit more. So I'm going to set my face with the e.l.f. Beauty Shield setting spray, even though I'm going to be taking it off as soon as I finish filming, but oh well. Okay guys, so this is the completed makeup look. I hope you all enjoyed. I don't know, it's not necessarily my favourite that I've done so far. I don't think I've done any ones that are my favourite so far. So all the products that I use in today's video will be listed down below, as well as my Snapchat, Instagram and Twitter, so don't forget to follow me on those, and I hope to see you all in my next video.